Some people may construe this as negativity. I don't. I think the topic I'm about to bring up is talking about the Pirates, which is good, which is what everybody's doing right now. So let's get right to it. You have a closer situation tonight in Philly. You have a save situation in the ninth inning. Who's going to be your closer?
Bednar. Bednar, we're close. I know he's going through a tough time right now, but this is also a guy that had 39 saves and a 2 ERA last year. There's a couple things that we got to get worked out, and we will get those worked out. But this guy's been an elite closer, an all-star closer over the last couple of years. So we just have to get some of the kinks. We have to get some of the kinks worked out there.
Why not? The obvious question then, Shelty, is why not have him work out those kinks in a role other than the closer role?
Well, I think that's challenging. You're going to put him in, then you would have to put him in a non-leverage role to do that. So I think the thing we think is that we can get these things worked out, and also having faith in the kid. This kid's been really good for us for the last 2 years, and I think that's really important to continue to show faith in the fact that, he has been good for a reason.
Is part of it, too, Shelty, also maybe in deference to who he is and what he's done and not wanting to create, whether it's in your clubhouse or outside your clubhouse, uncertainty or controversy around the closer role?
Oh, 100%. I think it's showing faith in the person, and we have to do that. And I think to your point, we've only played 12 games. So we have to continue to show faith in that. We have to show faith in our group. And I think the one thing that about me over the past 5 years is that's really important to me. Well, what happens in our clubhouse and in our clubhouse and our culture is extremely important to me, good, bad, or indifferent. So, in this situation, we have belief in David Bednar.
What's the specific issue, if there is just one, that needs to be rectified here? Is it command of the breaking ball?
It's overall command. I think command of the breaking ball is one of the parts of it. As you've seen, and you watched the game, the fastball, he's kind of run away from his arm side a little bit. We need to make a little mechanical adjustment here to just make sure we get him back in the zone. And I think that's that's the important thing there.
What were you feeling and thinking when you went to the mound the other day and you take him out and you hear the boos? We've frankly had some people say they were booing you from the stands because of maybe leaving him in there, maybe not leaving Perez in the game. What were your thoughts and feelings, and did you get the sense that people were unhappy, at least some of them, with your decision making in that game?
Yeah, and I understand that, and I think you and I have talked about that through the years. That people will be, people can be disappointed in my decisions in certain situations. In terms of Martin, going back out, I think there's only been one complete game this year, and it was the no-hitter, and he was in control and did a nice job. But it was also 8 ups for him on April 10th. So, that wasn't a situation we were going to do. And then in David's situation, fans are very much have the right to, they pay money. They have the right to do what they want. I believe people in Pittsburgh love David Bednar. I believe that they weren't happy with the performance the other day. And that's understandable. And that's happened, in Pittsburgh. It's happened in Chicago. It's happened in St. Louis. It's happened all over, the country in baseball when they're not happy with performance. So I completely understand that. And I completely understand if people were not happy with my decision that I left him in too long. I appreciate, I think, more importantly, the passionate fans that we have. And to your point, people are talking about the Pirates, and I think that's a really good thing.